Well, that's a big one there coming from them. Now, let's look at some selected results across Europe before we focus on Bayern Munich. First of all, we're looking at,
obviously, we're talking about the big game yesterday. United 3-0 over Liverpool. United fans are, they're so happy right now. We have a lot of them around.
Okay, now let's start with from Spain, of course. Atletico Madrid and Villarreal. Atletico Madrid losing at home. Vicente Calderon for the first time this season by a long goal. And Amora and Real Madrid, of course, it was always going to be like that. 20 consecutive victories.
Amazing.
This is incredible. Now, for Getafe and Barcelona, of course, to a stalemate, this was a surprising result, judging from how they played against PSG in the Champions League, with all the three monsters, so to speak, Suarez, Neymar, Messi on score sheet, but none of them could find the net. Although Neymar was injured, he wasn't there, and they lacked that bite they had against PSG. Now, Juve and Sampdoria, that was another close contest, 1-1 draw points, and of course, AC Milan and Napoli, massive one. And of course, you remember Felipe Inzaghi, the fans, and of course, some people have already started crucifying him. But the performance had not been a good one, top notch this season. But this is really a good one, beating Napoli. I think this is their first victory against them in 7 games or something.
Incredible, good game for AC Milan. A lot of pressure on Filippo Inzaghi's shoulder. So when you get victory over a solid team like Napoli, then perhaps it might help your season kick on.
Especially with Rafael Benitez sitting.
And especially when Torres is still not scoring.
Precisely. Okay, so that's really a good one for them. And of course, you saw Bayern Munich and Augsburg. It was 4 goals to nothing.
Yeah, that's our focus.
Precisely. I don't get it.
2 words. Cecilia, a runaway train.
Okay,
no stopping. How do you stop a runaway train?
You just can't.
That's what's going on right now. 4-0 over Augsburg over the weekend. Robben is incredible. Look at that strike by Robben. There's other people we know what he's going to do, but you can't stop him.
That's it.
And that's what he's done there again. And it's a shame, really. The Bundesliga is gradually turning into a one-horse competition. I know a couple of years ago, a lot of people actually liked it because they felt the competition was
Wolfsburg could win, Hamburg, Dortmund, and of course, but right now you just have Bayern Munich. I think because, okay, let me not say this because you definitely want to crucify me.
Yeah,
I know that, you know what I wanted to say. There's no point saying it.
That's another goal there by, look at that man. He's just getting better with age. He's like fine wine.
He left Chelsea, he went to Real Madrid, and now at Bayern, he's actually at his best.
At his prime. That's Robben at his peak right now.
Okay. Well, for Bayern Munich, of course, they definitely end as winter champions. And of course, I think,
come on,
I don't know, whatever happens.
Summer champions, winter champions, they are the champions.
They are definitely the champions. And of course, okay, now we look at what happened yesterday, of course, Manchester United and Liverpool at Old Trafford. Now, last season, we talked about the fact that Manchester United were not there because of the coach that they had.
Yes.
But this season, it's been different. Brendan Rodgers, what is happening to him?
Brendan Rodgers is under pressure. There's no doubt about it. We all know the obvious reason is the fact that they lost on Luis Suarez. But then I don't believe that's enough for them to be having such a poor season. Last year between these two sides was 3-0 to Liverpool at Old Trafford. Just 1 year after, it's not been up to a year, and the reverse is the case. 3-0 for Man United. Man United once again didn't play the usual beautiful and expansive football, but then they're getting the job done, which is what really matters for Louis van Gaal. because he actually started slow as well, so we remember. But now they've been able to win 6 games in a row. That's incredible, and I'm sure.
Another thing is they're really not struggling against the big side. Remember, they were able to hold Chelsea to a draw. Of course, Manchester City, maybe the red card may have cost it and all that, but just by a long goal. And now you're having Liverpool, beating Liverpool 3-0. Although Liverpool are not really at their best. Now check the Manchester United, they lost their opening game against Swansea, and then they lost against Leicester City. That's a mathematical one that even till now, scientists or mathematicians really can't fathom how a game, of 3-1 turning the other way around, which was really massive. Yeah. Wasn't a good one. And now you're looking at the Manchester United lost these games, of course, bouncing back. They've lost 3 games this season. And of course, and on this unbeaten stretch up, you think they really can take a look at the title?
Are you being serious? I get what you're saying. Incredible run of results, but then the target still remains the top 4, which will be a success compared to what happened last year. So we'll see how that pans out. But then I'm being brutally honest here. They've not been playing too well, but they're getting the results, which is what matters at this stage. Result is king, like I always say. So good on for United. United fans are just happy. They're glad to see the club winning again after what happened last year.
Okay, American, of course, he's going globally now, not national again. He just wants to see the British fans in the world. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm talking about American. Who wants to fight
American? Massive weekend for boxing fans. On Saturday we went into the night for the fight between American and Devon Alexander. We went into that match, okay, it was going to be exciting and all that, but then after the game, or just a couple of hours before the fight, and we heard that Floyd Mayweather was calling out Pacquiao, we all went crazy, like, amazing. We hope it really, that fight comes to pass eventually. But then, talking about American, masterful performance in Las Vegas against Devon Alexander was unanimous. There was no doubt about it at all. And I'm not going to go out on a limb and say American might just be the future of the welterweight division. It's still quite young, still in his 20s, 27, 28-ish. So I think we have to look out for American. He might not get that fight against Mayweather.
No,
that's the key there.
That's what he actually wants.
Yeah, that's what he
can get Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, no, he can't even get Pacquiao because what as it is right now, what we know is May 2nd, Mayweather's likely to have a fight, and he wants Manny Pacquiao. So where does that leave American?
He can wait after that. Then he can target maybe American.
Target the winner between those two.
Precisely.
Yeah, we'll see how that pans out. That's is going to have to do with a lot of negotiations and all that. But then he has another option in fighting Kell Brook. A domestic showdown. Kell Brook is the champion.
I think he's really not looking at that.
He's not looking at that. Yeah, that's what he wants. He thinks he's in the big time and wants to be fighting the best.
Bigger picture.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with a domestic showdown as well, especially in England. So if it doesn't work for him against Manny Pacquiao or Mayweather, then he can just go for the Kell Brook fight. But like I said, I think American is the future for the welterweight division. Now we can see for the money. Definitely. They all want the money man. They want their cuts from the money man. Mayweather right now is undoubtedly the biggest draw in boxing. The pay-per-view is off the chains, and I'm not really finding it surprising that American and Pacquiao want to get this man. Whatever happens, it will be very exciting for boxing, especially if Mayweather and Pacquiao get in the ring. It's been 4 years now in the making. It hasn't happened, but there's a very high probability that it can happen this time around. May 2nd, we keep an eye on that date.
Definitely, we'll not forget that. Okay, now talking about NBA, of course, Kobe Bryant would not just stop breaking third on the list all-time goals.
How do you do that? How do you do that? Incredible. Kobe Bryant is just amazing. Actually, they beat Minnesota Timberwolves yesterday, 194. But the biggest story and the talking point is all about Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant yesterday passed Michael Jordan on the all-time scorers list. Like, let that marinate, Cecilia. All-time scorers.
2,310.
Higher than Jordan.
That's amazing.
That's incredible. He's a legend. 19 years in the league now. For him to be playing at a very high level is just incredible. He's an incredible professional, and I think all upcoming players should actually have a look at Kobe, the way he's been able to handle his career. Very professional, model professional as well. So congratulations to Kobe, and we'll see the all-time scores list now. We have the chat. It's going to come up, and we see the two guys in front of him, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Karl Malone. I'm thinking, is Kobe going to target, obviously, it has to be Malone next now.
Yes,
he's going to try and overtake Malone, but can he do it? Time will tell.
Yeah, time will definitely tell, because Kobe is actually at the later part of his career now. But with the way he's playing, and of course helping the early, this is it, really, because this is what you have on your screen. That's the point leaders, NBA, carrying, of course, Abdul-Jabbar. We talked about it, 38,387 points, followed by Karl, of course, 36, and of course him on 32. That's definitely the target. Okay.
Yeah, injury permitting, if he manages to stay fit,
yes,
perhaps,
definitely.
Yeah, perhaps he's going to get 36,000 points.
I think
32 now.
He's on 32. I think he would definitely do that. In 2 seasons, if he's fit, definitely Kobe that we know might just get it. Thank you so much for being part of the program. Business Money is up next. But we'll leave you the pictures coming from Serena Williams. She also can run, not so fast, but she can be on track also, just the way she would do on court. She actually had a fundraising ceremony for her charity for violence, and of course for charity, and we'll leave you with pictures of this. And also she talking about her sister Yetunde Price, who was murdered in gun battle. Thank you so much for being part of the program. I'm back for now.
This is my first ever event to raise money for my charity, the Serena Williams Fund. So it's really exciting. We raise money for education and also for helping families that's been affected by gun violence, like my sister who passed.